Hi there. Would you know what to do if you're in a foreign country and something happened like a natural disaster, political instability, or another emergency situation that impacts safety? In this video, we'll talk about a helpful resource, the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program, how to enroll, and how this free resource can assist you if you're in a crisis situation while you're abroad.
Trip in Southeast Asia.
Thanks for joining me here at the Calvin Chronicles. If you enjoy travel, history, and photography, as well as travel tips, consider subscribing so that you'll be the first to be notified when new videos are released. When I was preparing for my 4-month trip to Southeast Asia in 2019, one of the things that I did to prepare was to enroll in the US Department of State's Smart Traveler Enrollment Program, or STEP. It was recommended to me by a fellow traveler. Now, fortunately, I did not need it, but just like insurance, you hope that you never do, but it's an important safety resource should the need arise. What's great about this safety net is, unlike insurance, STEP is absolutely free to enroll. So what is STEP? In short, it's a resource that allows the US Embassy to provide you with important safety information in the event of a crisis, and if necessary, to be able to locate you in the event of an evacuation. You may be familiar with US embassies regarding their functions in diplomatic relations between other countries. They also provide important services to US citizens while they're abroad. This can be routine assistance such as replacing expired or lost passports, absentee voting, filing of US tax forms, or documenting the birth of a child to US citizens while they're abroad. Embassies also assist with serious legal, medical, or financial difficulties while abroad. In crisis situations, embassies assist US citizens with critical information, resources, and should it become necessary, assist with evacuations. Of course, in order to do this, first they need to know that you're there, where you're located, and how to contact you. One way to do this is to visit the US Embassy in the country where you're staying and provide the information there. But unless you're staying directly across the street from that embassy, it's likely going to be inconvenient, and I'm sure that you'd rather spend your time abroad touring and enjoying that country. Using STEP makes this more convenient by doing everything online or using their app. So let's look at how to do that. I'm going to show you the web application because that'll be a little bit easier to see here. In the address bar of your browser, go to step.state.gov, and I'll have the links to any resources down in the video description below. So once you're on the website, you can use this first option right here to enter the information for your trip. But if you use this option, you won't be able to make any changes if you extend your trip. So what I recommend is going over to the third option here and creating an account. And what this will allow you to do is to make changes not only to your trip itinerary, but also if you need to make changes to your contact information. You can also add additional trips later on if you go to any other destinations while you're abroad. Creating an account is as simple as creating a username, password, and choosing a security question. Now you can enter the details of your trip, and this includes your name, the country that you're visiting, and the embassy that is closest to you. Usually there's just going to be one option, but if you are going to a country that has more than one location, choose the embassy that is closest to where you'll be staying. You'll also enter the dates of your travel, and you'll enter the address of where you'll be staying. You'll also enter your phone number or email address, although this is optional to enter one or the other. If your phone works in the destination country that you're in, I recommend putting both pieces of contact information because that'll just give more opportunities for you to be reached in the event of an emergency. And then you will also enter an emergency contact and their contact information. If you're traveling as a family, you can add them as additional travelers here. And while this is optional on this form, don't skip this information because this is real important. Say that there actually is an evacuation and the embassy, they plan travel for you and you're just listed solo, and this might actually lead to them not having enough space to get everybody out at one time. So Add them as additional travelers if you are traveling with family. If you're traveling with friends, they should sign up for STEP separately. And the reason for this is most likely your friends are going to have different emergency contacts, so they will want to have a separate enrollment for that contact information. Once this is done, you'll see a verification page, and if everything is correct, you can hit submit. And that's it for registration. If you created an account, you can make changes later if you need to, or you can add additional destinations. And the cool thing about this, it'll be a shorter process because you don't have to re-enter the emergency contact information unless it's changed, and then your name is already in there. So it'll be a shorter process for future trips. Hopefully this is never needed while you're abroad. Hopefully everything goes great on your trip. But if there is a crisis situation, the US Embassy, they will be able to get important information to you, and they will know how to find you should evacuation ever become necessary. So one important thing that I wanted to note here is STEP. It's a really important resource so that you're aware of what's going on and to get information in the event of a crisis. But I just wanted to make it clear that just because you've enrolled in STEP, that's not a 100% guarantee of evacuations should something like that become necessary. As long as commercial transport options are available, this is going to be your option. In the event that commercial transport is not available, then the US Embassy, they will work as needed with the host country, other countries, and other US government agencies to identify and possibly secure transport. I have provided additional information in the video links below for more information on emergency evacuation situations. I hope that you found this video helpful in learning about an important travel resource. If you did find the video helpful, please hit the like button below, and this will help other people to find this as well. I appreciate you taking time to watch this video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.